And
News with Katrina Smith.
Welcome and good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. It is June 28th. I'm Katrina Smith, and it is graduation weekend for much of the class of 2025 across the state. And some of those ceremonies, well, they're outside. Meteorologist James DeFazio is in the Weather Center tracking some pop-up showers throughout the day. So, I mean, really just, it's central New York. You should already have your umbrella, snow brush, and anything else you might need in your car.
It's that summer air mass, humid weather where we're in that pop-up storm season. Unfortunately, this afternoon, some of the storms may be on the stronger side, and that's one thing we're going to want to break down in a little bit more detail. But in terms of washout level forecast today, that's not in the picture. But we are tracking the chance for a couple stronger storms. Mostly cloudy to start the day across downtown Utica with dry conditions, primarily dry conditions across the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of extremely light showers move through the North Country. Old Ford saw a shower about 30 minutes ago. The rest of us just seeing cloudy weather at this hour. It's 68 degrees with cloudy skies up in Rome. East-southeast wind at 9 miles per hour. The dew point is up above 60 degrees, so it is a tad humid, not overly humid. We're tracking this chance for severe storms today. We have a slight risk for storms for southern Shenango County as well as southern Otsego County. The rest of us in marginal risk. The primary risk today is going to be straight line winds as well as extremely heavy rain and the chance for flooding. We're going to track these storms timing, their arrival, and when they end coming up in full weather. Today we warm all the way up into the low 80s. Storms develop throughout the afternoon. It's going to be a very pleasant day. Like I said, coming up, we'll take a look at when those storm chances come to an end and just how nice it's going to be for the second half of the weekend. Katrina?
Thank you, James. A Mexican national wanted
Children's Miracle Drawing ticket in person, Wednesday, July 2nd at Shenantries from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and be entered to win a Utica basket. They'll be on site accepting cash, check, or credit card. So come get your Children's Miracle Drawing ticket before they're gone. The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning. Congratulations to all the graduates out there, the class of 2025. We're tracking some scattered showers this morning. Very, very isolated showers, primarily dry weather until this afternoon where scattered thunderstorms develop. And then we're going to be dry for the remainder of the weekend. Sunday looks incredibly pleasant. Let's get right into the forecast. Take a look at downtown Utica. You can see those cloudy skies in the distance. Plenty of overcast in the horizon there. Temperatures, though, we have climbed from the low 60s up into the upper 60s, up to 68 degrees with dry conditions. Temperatures are going to continue to climb today all the way into the low 80s. Scattered thunderstorms develop this afternoon, a few of which may be on the stronger side. We're going to break that down coming up in just a moment. Dry conditions settle in late this evening for overnight tonight and for all of Sunday, and then hot, humid conditions arrive for your day on Monday. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We saw a light shower work through Old Forge about 30 minutes ago, and a couple more light showers across northern Oneida and northern Herkimer County are possible during the morning hours. Elsewhere, we should continue to stay dry until about midday. At that point, a cold front will get close enough to begin to start to fire up those pop-up showers and storms. 68 degrees with cloudy skies in Rome right now, a 9-mile-per-hour breeze out of the east-southeast. Expecting winds today to stay between 5 to 10 miles per hour. The severe weather risk, we have a slight risk for storms today for southern Shenango County, southern Otsego County. The rest of us in marginal risk for storms, all of us under the risk for seeing some severe weather during the mid-afternoon hours today. The primary threats, straight line winds and extremely heavy rainfall. Hail and an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. However, again, these are our two primary focuses: gusty straight line winds, extremely heavy rainfall. We're going to keep a very close eye to the radar today. Again, the timing on that looks to be 2 to 6 p.m. Temperatures today rise into the low 80s, approximately 82 degrees for a high in the mid-afternoon hours. Your Clinton Tractor and Implement Mowcast. You could get the lawn cut real quick this morning, possibly. Otherwise, the next 2 days present much better opportunities with completely dry days in the forecast. A couple of scattered showers this morning ahead of thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Have this stopped at 2 p.m. our first round of showers. Showers continue through 4 p.m. across central New York. A couple of lingering showers later in the evening across the southern tier, but most of us settle into dry conditions. Dry conditions continue into the day on Sunday. Extremely pleasant weather. Highs on Sunday into the upper 70s with mostly sunny skies. A look at your 7-day forecast. After a little bit of unsettled weather this afternoon, we have a very pleasant finish to the weekend with highs in the upper 70s, decreasing clouds throughout the day. Most of Monday is a dry day. Thunderstorms develop Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday looking quite wet with rounds of showers and storms, highs in the upper 70s. And I wanted to point this out just because this is really fascinating to me, that an EF0 tornado can be surveyed and considered to only have a 65 mile per hour maximum wind speed, which to me seems very low for a tornado, only 65 miles per hour. That's what a severe thunderstorm warning typically is issued for. And I also wanted to point that out, that with 65 mile per hour being the low side, the two tornadoes that we experienced last weekend were EF1s. One was rated at 105 miles an hour. One was rated at 110 miles an hour. Only 1 mile per hour higher, and we're looking at an EF2 tornado instead of an EF1.
So they were very close to that.
Strong EF1s.
Sure.
Strong EF1s.
And we saw a lot of damage in other places around the region as well, and those wind speeds were right up close to that as well.
They may have been equivalent or possibly even higher within the peak microbursts from the straight line winds.
Okay, thank you so much, James, for that clarification. Well, the Livy Strong Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend. Today, I'm Katrina Smith. A lot of graduations happening inside and outside today, so we want to get you right over to the Weather Center with meteorologist James DeFazio. Yeah, it's a little overcast now, but you can't rule out pop-up showers, can you?
Unfortunately, no. We cannot tell you I'm going to have a completely dry day for you. We're going to be seeing rounds of showers this afternoon and early evening. Fortunately, it's not an entirely washout of a day. It's not raining right now, and we're not going to be seeing showers for a few more hours. However, we are tracking a round of showers and storms for this afternoon and early evening. Mostly cloudy skies across downtown Utica, but dry conditions to begin your morning. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. A couple of light showers across the North Country. Northern Herkimer County saw a shower about 45 minutes ago roll through Old Forge. A couple of sprinkles working through northern Oneida County right now. Most of us see dry weather through midday today. Things change once we head into the afternoon. 68 degrees with cloudy skies in Rome, 9 mile per hour breeze out of the east-southeast, and 5 to 10 mile per hour winds are expected today. Nothing extreme or excessive or overly calm either. We're tracking this chance for severe storms this afternoon. We're only expecting a 2 out of 5 chance today, a slight risk for storms. The highest threat is southern Shenango County, southern Otsego counties, the rest of us in marginal risk, and we're going to break down these threats further coming up in full weather. Today we warm up steadily. Highs are going to be in the low 80s in the mid-afternoon hours. We dry out nicely overnight tonight. The second half of the weekend looks pleasant. Coming up, we're going to track the timing of these showers and storms. Katrina?
Thank you so much, James. And now a scary
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday morning, and congratulations to all the graduates in the class of 2025. We're tracking a primarily cloudy start to the day. However, showers develop this afternoon, and we're going to see some thunderstorms during the middle portions of this afternoon before things dry out overnight and for the second half of the weekend. Take a look at downtown Utica, where things are dry, but you can see that they're quite overcast. And while things are dry right now, things will change as we head into the afternoon. Thunderstorms are going to fire off in front of an approaching cold front that works in from the west later this afternoon, early evening. Currently in the upper 60s, we've warmed up from the low 60s up to the upper 60s. Highs today going to be in the low 80s. Scattered thunderstorms develop this afternoon, approximately from 2 to 6 p.m. We're going to be seeing these scattered storms. Dry conditions settle in late this evening for overnight tonight and for your day on Sunday, and then hot and humid conditions arrive for the day on Monday. Your Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, a couple of extremely light showers have worked through the North Country this morning, which was expected. These are going to become fewer and far between as the morning progresses, and then as we head into the afternoon hours, things really ramp up and we start to see these showers and storms develop across the radar. 68 degrees with cloudy skies in Rome, a 9-mile-per-hour breeze out of the east-southeast. Winds today light in general, 5 to 10 miles per hour, not quite calm, but not quite breezy either. We have a slight risk for storms today across southern Shenango County as well as southern Otsego County. The rest of us in marginal risk. Our primary threats today are straight line gusty winds as well as heavy rainfall. We're going to be keeping a close eye on the radar today and tracking these severe parameters. Isolated hail and an isolated tornado can absolutely not be ruled out. Could get the lawn cut early this morning before those showers arrive. Otherwise, the next 2 days both look dry and do present good opportunities as well. This morning, again, primarily cloudy conditions, a couple of light showers across the North Country. Those showers become more widespread as soon as the afternoon begins. That cold front begins to approach, triggers these showers and storms. Storms across Oneida County at 2 p.m., storms still rolling through central New York at 4 p.m. As we head into the evening hours, still seeing some storms across the southern tier, but most of central New York's over to dry weather. All of us over to dry weather overnight, and then pleasant conditions settle in for Sunday. Sunny weather, decreasing clouds, and very pleasant finish to the weekend. A look at your 7-day forecast. After some unsettled weather today, we're going to be tracking those chance for severe storms very closely. We're keeping a very close eye to the radar. It's a beautiful finish to the weekend. Upper 70s, decreasing clouds throughout the day on Sunday. Monday has trended much drier. We're looking at hot, humid weather on Monday. Showers and storms arrive overnight Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday looks like quite a wet day. And then we dry out yet again on Wednesday. It looks like we're going back and forth there. Rain, dry a little bit.
Quite flip-floppy this week.
Yes, exactly, like a pancake almost. And this is something we're keeping an eye on today. The amount of CAPE that we get today will help determine the ability of how strong storms are going to get. CAPE is basically a severe parameter that measures how unstable the atmosphere is. It's a measure of instability, and the greater amount of it that we have, the greater risk that we have for parcels to rise high into the atmosphere, for storms to grow stronger and larger.
And we have that today?
Depending on how much sunshine, depends on how much we get.
How much CAPE we get.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, James. Well, it's time for
Ben Kinney.
Yeah, it's really coming down out there, folks. Good evening. More unsettled weather sweeping through as we speak. A couple of rumbles of thunder earlier. Will we see more? Let's go to the Weather Center. Meteorologist James Safazio. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's what you call a gully washer, I believe, right?
Exactly, absolutely.
I got it right.
Yep, we're tracking the back edge of our front where Utica is seeing a thunderstorm right now. And we're going to see this thunderstorm continue to work through the Mohawk Valley over the next couple of hours. And then things are really going to calm down. This is really the back edge of what we are tracking today. Cold front is going to work in behind this and bring in much drier, cooler air. But as you can see, it is coming down out there. Very wet roadways, very heavy rain coming down. And we have a couple more showers that are developing behind it. So we are going to still see some showers across southern Oneida County, as well as northern Shenango County and northern Otsego County over the next couple of hours. These will slowly slide off to the east and then things will calm down. Again, a couple of stronger showers in northern Shenango County. These are going to continue to track east-northeast. 84 with mostly sunny skies in Rome, 8-mile-per-hour breeze out of the west-northwest, tropical levels of humidity with a dew point over 70. Highs tomorrow are going to be all the way up in 78. Beautiful weather tomorrow. We're tracking a phenomenal increase in a beautiful second half of the weekend. Highs all the way in the upper 70s with low humidity. We'll further track the end of those storms coming up in just a couple of minutes. Ben?
Hey, James, I did just get on my Lightning notification app. I did just get a few hits in downtown. Something to know. All righty. Yeah?
Strengthening.
It is. All right. Thank you very much, James. The Oneida County 911 Center.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. We're tracking the arrival of a cold front, which is bringing some showers and thunderstorms to the region. Fortunately, as they exit the region over the next hour or two, drier weather settles in for the remainder of the weekend. However, we have to deal with a few hazards before we get the really, really pleasant weather that is going to arrive for Sunday. Sunday looks like a near perfect day. Currently in the low 80s, a thunderstorm just rolled through downtown Utica. Wet roadways, be careful if you're traveling. There are more showers that are going to be working into the Utica area over the next 30 minutes or so. Scattered thunderstorms slowly are coming to an end. They'll fully come to an end over the next 1 to 2 hours. Dry conditions settle in for tonight and for Sunday. And then hot, humid conditions arrive for Monday. A look at a still image at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Here is the cell that just worked through Utica. These cells continue to slide eastward, but they are moving incredibly slowly. We're going to break this down on a couple of loops here. A longer loop here showing the widespread storms that moved through the region earlier. The North Country was the first to see thunderstorms earlier today. A couple of them were on the stronger side in Lewis County. Right now, we're tracking storms across the southern tier as this cold front begins to exit the region. It's pushing eastward, but it's moving very, very slowly. Unfortunately, these storms are nearly stationary over southern Oneida and central Madison counties. And we're going to be watching this very closely. These just blew up over the last 15 to 30 minutes. And if these don't move very much, we may see some flooding issues over the next 30 to 90 minutes. Hopefully, these do start to slide eastward. We're going to continue to watch this. Very heavy rainfall across southern Oneida County. Temperatures much cooler and much less humid back to the west behind the front. It's 84 in Rome with still tropical levels of humidity, but again, the humidity is going to take a turn downward. We're going to see much more comfortable air as we head into Sunday. Saturday night, dry conditions settle in. Temperatures tonight, lows tonight in the upper 50s to low 60s. Tomorrow, near perfect weather. Clouds decrease, sunshine settles in, highs in the upper 70s, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful finish to the weekend. A look at the 7-day forecast. Monday, hot, humid conditions return, highs in the upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Showers and thunderstorms return on Tuesday. It looks like a rather wet day with highs near 80. Partly sunny skies Wednesday, highs in the upper 70s. A couple scattered showers and storms Thursday, mid-70s. And the early look for Independence Day looks rather pleasant, partly sunny with highs in the mid-70s.
With Ben Kinney.
Good evening. Heavy rains to start off the evening have subsided, and the rest of the weekend, will it be nice? Will it not? Let's find out. Meteorologist James DeFazio is in the Weather Center with more. The rain came down pretty hard during the 6 o'clock hour. I know I had mentioned it, Gully Washer, I think it was called,
yeah,
but since moved out, and nice weather in its place.
I feel like it's been forever, but I have great news for everyone. We have
love to hear it.
Fantastic weather in the forecast for tomorrow. A near perfect day. Temperatures right where you'd want them to be with refreshing air. Just a beautiful day on tap. Right now, mostly clear skies with dry conditions. Dry conditions have settled in behind the cold front, and it's going to continue to stay dry through the day tomorrow and through the day on Monday. You can see these showers that worked through the region earlier this evening. They brought us some heavy rainfall, a couple rumbles of thunder, a couple strikes of lightning as well, but nothing too severe, fortunately. 72 degrees with cloudy skies in Rome, 8-mile-per-hour wind out of the west. Dew point continues to drop. This humidity is going to continue to tick down. We've gone from tropical to humid. By tomorrow, we'll end up comfortable. We're finally going to get down into really, really comfortable dew points all the way down into the mid to upper 50s tomorrow. Highs tomorrow in the upper 70s with very comfortable air. Clouds decrease quickly through the morning, mostly sunny skies. Coming up, we're going to take a look at what's ahead for the week, for the work week, and when showers make their return. Ben?
All right, James, thank you very much. The Oneida County 911 Center is...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist James DeFazio.
Good Saturday evening. And yes, folks, it is possible I can deliver good news. I finally can give good news. We have beautiful weather working in for the second half of the weekend. The rest of the weekend looks fantastic, and even the beginning of the work week looks beautiful as well. Currently, beautiful conditions downtown Utica. Humidity has decreased steadily throughout the night. Temperatures down to 72 degrees with dry conditions, and dry conditions have settled in. They'll continue to settle in not only through the night tonight, but into the day on Sunday and through the day Sunday. On Monday, hot, humid conditions arrive. Highs are going to be in the upper 80s. The heat index is going to be all the way up into the low 90s. And then showers and thunderstorms make their return on Tuesday. Tuesday's looking like a rather wet day. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. I have the long 6-hour loop on here. You can see the showers and storms that worked through Utica and the Mohawk Valley earlier this evening, right around dinner time from 6 to 8 p.m. Since then, dry weather has worked in. A cold front has worked through. Our dew points have dropped a full 11 degrees. We've gone from 72 to 61 in Rome. So we've gone from tropical to just slightly humid now. And back to the west, dew points are down into the 50s, and that's what we're going to see by morning and for the duration of our Sunday. An incredibly big change in air mass from one day to the next, and much more comfortable air. 72 degrees with cloudy skies in Rome, and again, that dew point continues to drop. We're down to 61 degrees, and that's because this cold front has cleared the region. High pressure is building in, and that is why we're going to have beautiful weather for tomorrow. And high pressure controls our weather through the day on Monday. It keeps us dry through the daytime on Monday before low pressure arrives early Tuesday morning. Your Clinton Tractor and Implement Mowcast, 2 great days, two opportunities to get the lawn cut the next 2 days, 2 completely dry days on Sunday and Monday. Sunday, the cooler of the two. Tuesday looking way too wet of an opportunity to get the lawn cut, unfortunately. Primarily calm, dry conditions and clear skies tonight. Lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow morning, but clouds quickly diminish. Sunny skies settle in. Highs in the upper 70s. A beautiful day, a 10 out of 10. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, a beautiful week ahead. Hot and humid on Monday, highs in the upper 80s. A shower and thunderstormy day on Tuesday, highs near 80. Dry and partly sunny weather on Wednesday, highs upper 70s.